Good morning from Beyond Barriers. I'm Sarah, and I wanted to offer you a slow flow 15 to 20-minute yoga practice this morning to start your day off from a centered, calm place and slowly wake your body up. So this is going to be a vinyasa practice, not a still, slow stretch, but it's still going to be gentle and a great way to start your day. So I hope you enjoy it. We're going to go through some sun salutation A's and B's and then do a little bit of stretching. So welcome. Let's start in child's pose. You're going to bring your knees far apart, all the way to the edges of your mat, and bring your big toes together until they touch. And then slowly walk your hands down your mat until your spine is extended and your chest and forehead are pressed down onto the mat. Spread your fingers, press your palms down, reach your hips back, and take 5 long, slow breaths here. Don't rush. With every inhale, draw in fresh breath. Fill up completely, and on your exhale, let go of not just your breath, but any thoughts that you're having this morning, good or bad. Just let them go. You don't need them right now. Breathe away any tension in your body or your mind. Empty out here and be present on your mat. Keep your eyes open, in fact. Stay right where you are. Stay in the room. Stay with your breath. And after your 5th exhale, you're going to tuck your toes under and lift your hips up into downward facing dog. Press your palms, press all of your knuckles all the way up to your fingertips into the mat. Press your toes and the balls of your feet. Let your heels drop down. Let your head drop low. Breathe here. Melt your chest toward your thighs. Pull your shoulder blades back onto your spine. Take one more deep breath in. And as you exhale, step your right foot to your right hand, left foot to your left hand, and reach your hips up, ragdoll. Clasp opposite biceps. Let your head drop low again. You can move from side to side. You're just waking up. Don't try to force your body into one position right now. Let there be ease. Let there be softness and space in your body. Continue deep, slow breaths here. Any thoughts that are still circling, let them drop out of the top of your head. Hit the mat and run out the door. You don't need them right now, good or bad. They'll be there for you when you're ready. We'll release your arms slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae. Rise up, roll up to standing. Find mountain pose here. So open your hands to the front of the room, spread your fingers. Take a deep breath in, lift your shoulder blades, your shoulders up towards your ears. Circle them back and press them down and away from your ears. Your shoulders are not earrings. So as your tension builds during the day, remember that. Keep your shoulders pressed down and back. On your next inhale, keep your shoulders down, reach your hands up, extended mountain pose. Get long. Deep breath in, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Flatten your back. Reach the crown of your head forward, reach your hips back. Create a tabletop with your back, so flat that you could balance water on. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift again. Exhale, fold forward, empty out. On your inhale, you're going to sweep up, reach up. Exhale, dive down from the ground. Halfway lift. At the top of your exhale, inhale, you're going to step back into high plank. As you exhale, bring your knees down to the ground. Lower yourself all the way down onto your belly. Press the tops of your feet into the ground. Press your palms into the ground. Inhale to lift your upper body away from the ground. Expand through your collarbones. Open up. Shine your heart out toward the front of the room. And then tuck your toes under. Breathe out as you lift your hips back. Up into downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths here. And you can move in your pose. You don't have to be still, so pedal your feet. Move your hips, whatever it takes, whatever your body needs this morning to wake up. After your third exhale, step your right foot forward and then your left. Lift halfway, get long through your spine. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach up, rise, biggest breath of the morning yet. Let it go. Reach for the ground. Flatten your back, lift halfway. Step back into plank. Bring your knees down, lower all the way down to the ground. Cobra, press up. Downward facing dog, lift. 2 breaths here. One at a time, don't rush them. After your second exhale, step to the top of your mat. Lift halfway. Fold in. Reach up. You can even take a little back bend here if you're ready. Exhale, fold forward. Straighten your back. Step into plank, knees down, body down. Lift up, open up, shine your heart forward. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. 1 breath here, in, out. Step to your hands. Lift halfway. Fold forward. Reach up, rise up. Exhale. Flat back. High plank. Down to the ground. Up dog. Downward facing dog. We're going to do 1 more sun salutation A here. You're going to move with your breath when you're ready. There's no right or wrong here. 1 breath, 1 movement. If you mess up or forget a step or add something in, just consider maybe that's what your body needs this morning. There's no right or wrong. Step to the top of your mat and begin. We'll all meet back in downward facing dog for 3 more breaths. On your third inhale, raise your heels, look forward. Exhale, bend your knees and step or hop to your hands. Lift halfway. Fold forward. We're going to start sun salutation B's here, and our first pose is thunderbolt. So your toes are touching, your heels are touching. On your inhale, you're going to drop your lips and sit low while reaching up high. Good. Squeeze in here. Squeeze your knees together, reach your fingertips up, tuck your tailbone under, sit low. One more breath. Fold forward, let go. Lift halfway. Step back into high plank. Lower yourself down. Upward facing dog. And raise your hips, down dog. Step your right foot to your right hand. Press the outer edge of your left foot into the ground as you rise up. So your toes are angled up toward 10 o'clock. You're going to rotate and press the outer edge of your foot into the mat and then pull your right hip forward back while your left hip comes forward. Bring your front leg parallel to the ground. Reach up. Breathe here. With your inhales, get long. And with your exhale, come back down to the mat. Plant your hands on either side of your right foot. Step back into high plank. Knees down. Lower yourself down. Lift up. Breathe in. Exhale. Lift your hips. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to do warrior one on your left side. So step your left foot forward. Outer edge of your right foot hits the mat. Left hip comes back, right hip forward. Left thigh parallel to the ground. Breathe in, reach up. Pull your shoulders down. One more breath in. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back into high plank. Knees down, chest up. Toes under, hips up. 2 breaths here. On your second inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, step or hop forward, halfway lift. Fold in. Thunderbolt, 1 breath here. Exhale, fold forward. Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Step high plank. All the way down, lift up. Exhale, lift your hips. Right side, warrior one. 1 breath, fill up. Exhale, down to the ground. Open up. Exhale, lift your hips. Flow to the left side. Reach back down for the ground. Step back. Lower your chest down. Press your feet into the ground. Breathe in here. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips. We're going to do 1 more sun salutation again. Don't try to get it wrong. Don't try to get it right. You can't do either of those things. Just be. Move with your breath. So next inhale, lift up your heels, look forward. Exhale, move forward. Fold in. We'll begin with thunderbolt. 1 breath, 1 movement.
Good. We'll all meet here in downward facing dog for 3 breaths. One more breath. In and out. After your next exhale, you're going to lift your right leg up and then step your right foot forward, planting it in between your hands. Come up into crescent lunge. You can do this with your back knee lifted or down on the ground. Either way, sink forward, feel the stretch in the front of your hips, reach up. Create the shape of the crescent moon with the back of your body. So you're going to curve back. On your next exhale, bring your hands to your heart and twist over your bent front knee. Hook your elbow on the outside of your knee and press into it to open up and look up toward the ceiling. You can open your arms here. Yeah, really stretch. Reach up, back up to center, high crescent lunge. Bring your hands back to the ground, step your right foot back. Downward facing dog again. Lift your left leg, plant your left foot between your hands. Crescent lunge left side. Back knee up or down, whichever way. Listen to yourself today. What does your body need? You are your own teacher. I'm just the guide. Hands to your heart. Twist across your knee. As you inhale, reach the crown of your head forward. As you exhale, twist open. You can open your arms here. Yeah, light up your fingers, reach up. Come back to center, crescent lunge. Hands back to the ground, step your foot back. Lift back up, hands to downward facing dog. Deep breath in and out. Bring your knees down to the mat, walk your hands in. You're gonna come over onto your back for bridge pose. So you're gonna press your feet into the ground. So lift your hips up, place your fingers together underneath your body, reach your hands towards your heels, and stay here for 3 breaths. One more breath in, lift your hips, one more entire. Exhale, release your hands, bring your hips down to the mat. You're going to come into Supta Konasana, butterfly pose. So bring the soles of your feet together, let your knees drop out. Bring one hand to your heart and one to your belly. Feel your heartbeat and your breath. That's you. The work that you did caused your breath to become more vigorous and your heart to beat more quickly. Let yourself feel gratitude for showing up this morning. Take 2 more breaths. After your next exhale, release, stretch long on your mat, wiggle your fingers and your toes. Draw your knees in toward your chest as you roll over onto one side. Come back up to seated position. Thank you. Thank you for being here this morning and for taking care of yourself. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.